It looks like opinion polls going into this perhaps underestimated the amount of base support for Bolsonaro.
Yes, that's right. It was kind of a surprising outcome because Bolsonaro had secured a much tighter gap to frontrunner Lula. That is likely to be well received by markets when local assets reopen on Monday because it shows that Bolsonaro has a chance of winning in the second round. Although polls have all showed Lula ahead, the outcome of today's vote shows that we can have a surprise again. Also, the fact that Lula got a much narrower lead over Bolsonaro may suggest that he can lean a bit toward the center over the coming 3 weeks until we have the next vote.
Right. Now, you touched on it already, but generally speaking, with this uncertainty, how do you think local markets are expected to sort of, I don't know, meander these next few days?
Yeah, I think much will depend on the rhetoric that each candidate will adopt going forward. Both of them, neither of them actually have given much detail on their economic plans. We don't know who the finance minister will be for Lula, for example. So I think it will depend a lot on what they say about their plans for the fiscal accounts and for privatizations, social spending. Let's remind that this is a very important election for the economy going forward, because the next president will have to balance growing demand for social spending and at the same time convince investors that they will be fiscally responsible.
Between now and October 30th, what's going to be key? What should investors be watching for?
Yeah, I think the main thing to watch here is if Lula will give any signal on who will be his finance minister, and from Bolsonaro's side, whether he will increase his rhetoric or if he will try to gain the votes of these more center candidates that got the minority votes. Also, Lula is, as I said, is expected to maybe lean a bit more toward the center. So any economic policy plans that they mention will be very important for traders.